And they went around in civil with the Germans, and they said, that's a Jew, that's a Jew. Somebody is sitting in a coffee shop and having tea or coffee. That's a Jew, that's a Jew. And they called Jews like this. Or they went into shul to listen to what was talking about. The Jew was hiding some they were traitors. A lot of them were traitors. We had to worry very much what we were saying. We had to be very quiet what we were saying. Then, anyway, so the Swiss man told us that he's going back to Switzerland. I said, if you go back to Switzerland, tell our family where we are. They don't know where we are. And I told him the address, but many times I told him about the address. He couldn't remember it, and the telephone number. I took his collar, I lifted up his collar, and I wrote behind the collar the address and the telephone number of our relations in Zurich. And he did. He went back to Zurich and he told them where we are. So one day we were told we are going away. We're going to go away. Yeah, I have to tell you, on the 13th of August 42, the Swiss sent every Jew back straight into the hands of the Germans. Anybody who went into Switzerland, if he was a refugee, okay, they let him in. If he went as far as Zurich, they let him in. But after the 13th of August 42, they let nobody in. And the Jew came in, he said, I've got a brother in, or I've got a sister in the army, Swiss army, whatever. It didn't matter. They're looking about, take you back to the border, and the Swiss said, all right, through the woods this way, you turn right, you turn left. And as it happened, they went straight into the hands of the Germans. And so the prison got very full. They couldn't cope with so many Jewish prisoners, so they decided to take the first 54 people and to take them to a concentration camp. The next day, they were giving them some food to take on the journey, and we had to assemble in the yard of the prison. In the yard of the prison, the gendarmes, the French gendarmes, took out the handcuffs, and we were handcuffed to two people were handcuffed together. If somebody runs away, you can't run away if it's handcuffed to somebody else. Singly it could be, but doubly it couldn't be. And me, he didn't handcuff. My cousin didn't handcuff. We were too young. But I was a bit scared because I read too much in the newspaper that if you run away, they shoot. If you run away, they shoot. You mustn't run away. Maybe they want us to run away. It's better, I feel more secure if the handcuffers are called to the gendarme and not told, hey, what about us? He says, no. No children, no children. I said, no, I want to be handcuffed. He said, no children, no children. So he went to this Gestapo man who put his revolver on the table, and he was talking to him. He said, who said you should? So he motioned us to, he said, all right, handcuffed him. So I was handcuffed to my car with a chain. We were taken to train. The train went all night to Paris. When he came to Paris, we thought we were getting out of the train, but they didn't. We had to wait. So all the passengers in the Gare de Lyon went out. All the passengers went out. That the station is empty. It was 7 o'clock in the morning we arrived there. And then we would go handcuffed across the station. They didn't want to show that civilians are handcuffed. And they put us in 2 buses. And the buses took us to prisons. To Drancy. Yeah, this is the camp. In Drancy in Paris, 70,000 Jews were reported from here to Auschwitz. Very few, about 1,000 came back. The Germans took this picture. You see how many youngsters were there? They're going to the dead body thing. This is the first one was where the people who were deported the next day, and then they were searched for the next day. And we were taken there. We were told the next day we're going to the east. I said to my cousin, now listen, this would be better for us. I don't want to stay here. Double barbed wire, people, they look like dead. and so miserable. I mean, in prison you were 1 in 100. Here you're 1 in 1,000, 6,000 people. I mean, what influence have you got about your fate? None whatsoever. What's happening to the masses will happen to you. So maybe it would be better if we go to Poland. There we work on a farm. That was much longer there. There we work on the farm. We might be able to smuggle the lot, but we had in our shoes American gold coins, dollars. My uncle put that in. That was normally like this. And my cousin had no patience to sit out there, to sit in that part of the Rossi. And he walked around, and we walked around. They asked him, where are you coming from? He said, come from Switzerland. Oh, Switzerland. And they contacted 4 or 5 Swiss nationals, really Swiss, who were in the camp. And they told, if you're Swiss, you can't be deported. Switzerland is neutral. We have to get you out of here. I wasn't very happy about it. I didn't want to stay. I said, where are we going on? I said, we want to stay here. The people there over here. It was in 42. Yeah, the camp was opened in 41. So we were taken out of that, part and put together with the French Jews. That was on the other side. These Jews were non-deportable, so for the time being, because a lot of them, unfortunately, were married to Aryan, non-Jewish women. And so they were Mischlinge, you know, mixed race, you know. So the Germans said, for the time being, keep them in France. And we were amongst them. My cousin decided that he's a year older than me, that he wants to know whether his parents, where his parents are. Have the parents reached Switzerland? Have the parents not reached Switzerland? The only way to find out is we see people coming in from the non-occupied part of France, from Michel France. A lot of Jews from Michel France were sent then at that time. So he volunteered for carrying the suitcases for those who were sent into the Rossi. They never stayed there more than 2 or 3 days. And the bus went inside to deliver those. They're guarded by French policemen. Amongst them was one French policeman. You see my cousin carrying cases. Boy of 15, he asked him, hey, what's going on? Why are you carrying these cases? Are you mad? So I said, no, I just do this. Well, he did it for 2 reasons. First is maybe they put some sardines, tins of sardines to eat with starving. Or maybe they learned about the fate of my parents, you know, he said to me. He said, what do your parents, where are they now? I said, of Switzerland. What they're doing? Oh, my goodness, the biggest warehouse, the biggest department store in Zurich belongs to my grandfather. He said that. Is that so? Oh. He thought himself he can make a bit of money or whatever. Give me the address and I'll write him a letter. And every day he came in at the back of the bus. And we gave him letters, and the letters was, of course, they reached Switzerland. And he thought, well, when the war is at an end, he'll go to Switzerland, he'll be featured by the family and saved us. He actually did a lot of work. He went to the Swiss consulate to try and get us out. The Swiss consulate went to see us, and actually the Swiss consulate wrote to our family in Switzerland, if you've got any papers to prove that they are from Switzerland and they are Swiss, please send it to us. We can get them liberated. Because they could do nothing. From Switzerland, never anybody has ever had a false passport for Switzerland. It was impossible. From France, yes. From other countries, yes. But the Swiss forged passport was absolutely impossible. Even forgers couldn't do it.